joining the party. 3 of them, look. They're all ganging up on that 320. Leave him alone. Pick on someone your own size. Intimidating. Look. Stop looking at me. Virgin are going first out. Cheeky sod pushing in for New York. Drowned out by those CF6s on that Algiers 330. Not such a bad thing. Cheers, Gary. Gary Hurd gifted a channel membership. So my chat's gone. Looks like cheeky little Suit 320 is going to push in. Oh, did they? Nice one, Mark. Mark Barr gifted a chat membership. Thanks, mate. Lloyd. Is that Rally or Rail 64 is the gifted member? The recipient. Oh, we hear you, mate. We hear you. Engines to be outlawed eventually, but we'll keep them going as long as we can. I'm sure that it's crazy to think that looks like I got a check. I got a check pilot. line checker in the middle seat. Oh no, it's the wrong one, isn't it? It is an interesting thing. Sound of those CF6s is just fantastic. Wow, another 3 China Southern Dreamliners. Are they all Dreamers in there? Here we go. Pressure's building. Take off for our set. We're out of here. Comet nose. Bit of a standoff at the entry point. Oh, hello. The big lad's coming. 115 thousand pounds of thrust on either side. Just pulling her up to the line to pull a house off its foundations. Night Stream. Come back to that. Come back to that. Gary's gifted another channel membership to you. Thanks, Gary, mate. CF6, let's go, let's go, let's go. Fire it up! tell you this next guy to go out, this KLM Embraer E2. I know that Embraer announced a big change to the systems on board the Embraer, the E2 jet. But one amazing new feature that they're offering operators, and I think it's like almost immediately. Oh, nice. I like that. Raspberry Ripple. Raspberry Ripple with some, what is it? No, the fruit, the hairy fruit, kiwi fruit, that's it. But they're offering automated takeoff on the Embraer, on the E2 jet. Now, this is really interesting. First time it's been offered to operationally for an airline, which they're saying that it can offer up to 400 extra miles for a flight, which I need to look into it a little bit more. But what it basically means is that the computers will. Here we go. Stand by. Seriously steep. How quiet that thing is, man. It's insane. It's funny, isn't it? Because, you know, so obviously the pilots will input the all the information in terms of the runway length. Winds, well, I mean, I say winds, because obviously winds can change, but all the information is inputted into the flight management computer, and that will then, the computer will then decide exactly at what point that they will rotate. And how much power to deliver as well. So the engines, it will be a complete hands-free takeoff run right from the get-go, from this point here. At what point, I'm not sure. Neil Dawson's a returning channel member. Welcome back, Neil. Yeah, amazing. Because I know that Airbus have obviously been working with ATOL, isn't it? Automatic taxi and takeoff. They've been testing that in Toulouse. Well, they have been for a couple of years now, because we were there when they trialled it for the first time, which is basically a system which will have sensors in the taxiways, etc., etc. Obviously, would have to call on the infrastructure of the airports to put that in, but it would mean a significant reduction in fuel burn, is what I'm hearing. Interesting. This is normally a 380, isn't it? Wasn't it you saying, Julie? You all right, mate?
I know pictures.
Cool, man.
You're on a YouTube channel too. That's not yours.
Cathy College, Julie, this time I have the right flight number 254 from Bridgetown to Heathrow. There you go, mate. There's a sticker for you, fella.
Thank you.
All right, mate. Paul Whittle, Jerry, on the 77 main gear, 777 main gear, I'm sure you see the angled ram at the front of the gear straightens up the gear before retraction. Yeah, Paul, indeed. That's something that we've talked about many times before. It's actually called an actuator, not specific to that, but an actuator is something that is a hydraulically powered ram which extends or de-extends. But basically, if you look on the 777 300, you'll see the actuator. It's not evident on the 200, but the 200, all of the Boeing main gear will tilt straight in order to fit it into the undercarriage bay, basically. Something that Airbus, with their triple undercarriage setup, triple wheel setup, which is quite a lot different if you look at them side by side. Obviously a difficult thing to do, but the Boeing setup seems to be far more chunkier. So what he's talking about, see that rod there that's sticking out of the main strut? That's the actuator. And then you can see all the hydraulic lines. Rear wheel steering on the 777 as well, on the main undercarriage. I know a lot of people like their close-up stuff, like I do. So eventually, in many years to come, this will be a 777-9 that we'll see coming out of here. Now you can see it side on. There's the actuator arm there, which when the gear goes for positive rate gear up, when the lever is thrown up, selected in the up position, the whole system will work together as one. Aaron Thomas soon to see the Emirates 350. I don't know about on this route though. Yeah. Go on, big lad. RNO to LHR has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, RNO to LHR. I don't think so, Summer. It's just me making it up. Is that Nick Fishenden? Sorry, Nick. Is it? RNO is Reno. Reno's Nevada, isn't it? Okay, well there we go. Reno to LHR. Climb, baby, climb. Oh, look at that big old lump. Hey, what happened to the 380, the BA 380 with the damaged wingtip again? Yeah, I don't think they're going to be bringing the Emirates 359s into Heathrow. I don't think so, anyway. I'd imagine that they're going to be taking care of some of the high-capacity routes out of Dubai, which Heathrow is one of them, but maybe something a little bit... oh, hello, it's quite long. Thumping it. So another big... down there, 146. Yeah. Right. Oh, cool, cool. Sorry?
Thank you so much.
All right then. Thanks a lot. sort of like news about the engine manufacturers and well, I mean the airframers really. Ultimately, the airframers, in terms of the delays in manufacture and delivery. Oh, hello! Here it comes! Here it comes! I've got something to show you, folks. Is that it? Yeah, I think that is got a big black nose on it. Look at the size of that tail, man. See the split rudder. The reason for that split rudder is obviously because of the literally the size of the tail section, and also the fact that it has 4 engines to allow for the aircraft becoming unstable with 2 engines out on the same side, which is highly unlikely. It's able, you know, you're able to. There's a redundancy system there as well to minimise the amount of stress on the vertical stabiliser. So down there saying about KLM that had a bird strike on descent into Dalcross on August 1st. Big sharp turn for that trip. Scotty Ambrose has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thanks, Scotty. Yeah, I think Arthur was repaired a long time ago now. That was another sort of like, where did that spare wing tip come from, I wonder? That vertical segment. Because it is a dual segment in it. Ravy B is a returning member. Welcome. Ravi. Is it Ravi? I think. That could be Ravy though. Bim and Bangladesh 787. I guess it's not the display jet. Gary Hurd's gifted a membership. Thanks, mate. There we go. It's one of the Brussels icons. Oh, I've got to show people this, mate. I've got to show people this. Stand by. I've got to get this out. Rez is saying it's an ugly livery. What, the Brussels icon? Well, I can understand that from some people's point of view, being that it's, you know, from a distance. When you look at it up close, it's all airbrushed. The whole thing is completely airbrushed by an individual. There's one guy that was appointed to do all the airbrushing for Brussels Airlines. So it's quite a feat of artwork, but from a distance, I can understand why some people would be a little bit sort of put off by it. Not so much put off by it, but just not fancy it. Daniel Hill, the Brussels Icon 320 Neo is landing back into Heathrow at 9:35. Well, whether we'll see it or not, that's not the display one, is it? Because if it is, he's got to go up almost vertical, do a sharp right-hand turn. Okay, she's a 4-year-old jet, right? Now, what's interesting is that this BEA retro jet that we're just about to show you, when the folks at Aviation Retail Direct. They're very quick off the mark, the folks at ARD. In fact, how's it going? So much so that sometimes they will have an aircraft in development before the actual aircraft is flying, if you see what I mean. And here it is. Now have a look at this, folks. How about that? Look what I got myself. The BEA jet. From Aviation Retail Direct. She's a good-looking jet. Hey? Ages ago. Last time we were there. Yeah. You obviously didn't pay attention. I really like the fact that they've painted the underside the same finish as the originals, and the lower wing segment is painted red, isn't it? As you can see, just in case you can't see it, that's the underwing. Okay. Oh, and also, look what comes with it. $200. Yeah, it's 200 scale. But look what comes with it. Look at this. I might actually use this as a golf ball marker for my. Dr. Darb was supposed to be on that last week to Lisbon, but they swapped it last minute. Gutted. I'm guessing that the interior is still all blue and all that. Aviation in 4K. I have the 1200th Gemini Jet GEUPJ. That's it, isn't it? That's the one. That is the 1200 scale. Matt Cole made his day. Favourite aircraft. There we go. Oh, here we go. Dandair, flight KL 901 from Amsterdam to Inverness was on final approach to runway 23 when the aircraft received a bird strike, prompting the crew to initiate a go around from about 400 feet. Wow, that's low. So that's an engine. Was that an engine surge or? Just can't. There's nothing I can do about this person sitting right behind me, narrowing away on their phone to somebody else. But anyway, whatever. What are you going to do? Dear. It does have red under the wings. The actual BEA jet, the original BEA jets had red over the wing. But obviously because of the specialist paint that they use on the wings. Oh, hello, look at this Falcon jet. Last time we saw one of those was at Honolulu, taxiing right past us, wasn't it? Hey? Oh, memories. Turtles and chickens. And flipping Raptors and F-18 Grummans and C-17s, KC-135s and everything else in between it. And the Honu jets, man, the Honu jets. Oh, Andy the wood turner, Andy, good day to you, my friend, and also your missus as well, Super Tato. Very kind of you to send those coasters. Appreciate it. Lots of hard work gone into those, obviously. I mean, whether it is or not, I don't know. But mate, you need to get yourself online, because I googled you guys. I couldn't find you anywhere unless I'm, looking in the wrong place. I don't know, but I'm pretty down with the kids when it comes to Google searching and stuff like that. So I don't understand why I couldn't find anything if So that's the Tomorrowland livery, and it's we're going to go with this one. Let's go with our BEA jet, shall we? Lowlander, be it Boeing 777-9, flies to high altitude airport in Mexico for FAA certification. Yeah, that's something that they're gonna really try. You don't use the word rush or hurry or quickly when we're talking about Boeing certification now. In your own time. But they'll be desperate to get that thing certified, because I tell you, possible fun now on that one, GP. Yeah, so the interesting thing is that the ARD have actually ordered a whole new batch of the models of the BEA jet, bearing in mind also that there was an original batch, but then the aircraft was sort of like, it was taken out of service and nobody actually knew exactly what was going to happen to it. But I think that it's the reason why the aircraft's been brought back into service is because of the delay in deliveries. Kelly S, welcome back to Premium, Kelly. Derek Peacock's gifted a membership. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. And I think it's Graham Nutt who has been gifted that membership. Welcome back, Graham. So we've got to think of the August Euro show. JF Bryson. Welcome back, JF Bryson. Got a platinum star there against his name as well. Welcome back, my friend. Or UPS, Mark. Might come in by UPS. They do get quite a lot of stuff on UPS. No. Oh, is he? Captain Manny. Who's he nicked them off then? Some bleeding pilot like, where's me flipping badge gone? I had it on 5 minutes ago. Hold on a minute, where are me epaulets? I only went to the toilet. Looks like likely. Yeah, I think it's likely it might be Zurich. Ruben Bengizes. Thank you, Ruben. He's gifted a channel membership. So it's interesting what was it when we were in Honolulu that we were talking about Ray-Bans, wearing Ray-Bans, and so obviously the captain's steering that. Nice clean 777. That's a very clean 777, isn't it? Look how well they scrub up, mate. That is very recent. That's been cleaned, man. That is quite an old aeroplane as well, isn't it? That's going to be that's got 27 years old or something crazy like that. Yeah, it was quite interesting, wasn't it? He said that, you know, you don't wear that's all right. Ray-Bans. Well, it's not just Ray-Bans, is it? It's a polarizing sunglasses, polarized sunglasses that cause the screen to the FMC screens, or all the screens actually. 27 years old. There we go, Raptor X. Thanks, mate. Still flies like the day it was delivered, literally, man. You know, that's the great thing with the safety of the regulators around the world. These things are checked on a regular basis, and of course go through stringent A, B, C, and D checks. So that'll have had a few D checks in its lifetime, I can tell you. JF Bryson. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Andy, that's definitely what you need, my friend. Great work, I have to say. But, good look at 350. It's a niner. Most worried about when this place opened. Just surrounded by people, mate. Surrounded by people. Like, you know, what can you do? Yeah. I wish I had some stink bombs. Can you still buy stink bombs? They'll clear the place in 3 minutes flat. Chris Mosley, 747 overhead. I see that 747 coming towards me, east to west. I'll grab it, don't you worry about it. Rebecca Weaver's gifted a channel membership, thank you, Rebecca. off to Madrid. See, now look at the different engine cowls. So obviously the forward cowls, either that's had a clean, but why they would only clean the forward cowls and not the rear cowl, it just, that back cowl is the slider. That might be a replacement cowl. I don't know, it's been... Rebecca Weaver, that's very kind of you, Rebecca. And congratulations. On what plane does gear not retracting warrant an immediate return? Screaming emu. On what planet does gear not retracting warrant? Well, only if there's a major hydraulic issue, surely. Oh man, sorry folks. Minus 65 degrees or something like that up there, isn't it? Is that a freighter or is it's a lufty Pax or something? It's Cargolux, is it? A couple of pilots up there just nattering away. Simon Morgan, want to ask you, where did you get your Ray-Bans? Ray-Ban store in Battersea. I cannot really. Also, chucking this out, bleeding. Terrace is just full of people. Yeah, I know. It's a nice clean looking that's a good looking jet. One of 3 that are parked up. Are they all Dreamliners? Oh, A&A startup. Maybe that'll drown them out. Yes. Nick Newfeld, good day to you. John Goodham, DC-8 jet. It's one thing we haven't, even though we've caught one at sort of, you know, at stand, or should I say a remote sound. Oh, flipping heck, I couldn't see them. Number 2 start. Jason Jones, an absolute pleasure with his son. Kishro, of max landing, weight return in case of fire, engine failure, hydraulics medical, makes your flight control. Lizzie Wright, 594 mile an hour that 747 was going. Number 2 start. One of them is an A350, 2 others are 787s. Thank you, Harrison. Confirming one is an A350 with, oh, I should have noticed it by the winglets. I can see it from here now. Quite clearly see the big tall winglets on the 350. I was just sort of like doing it in a lazy way. I think this is a Dash 8, as he says, headed to Wuhan. You can't help but when you hear that name, that just think of COVID. Gary Hurd has gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Gary. Keep me posted on stuff above, folks. Going to do a readout for, oh, have I? We've got Onkar Singh is a brand new member. Welcome, Onkar. James Moy is a brand new member as well. A very warm welcome. Ian Newton. Well, the trouble is, Ian, that if you did this 24/7, it would just become a little bit, you know, because someone's got to run it, haven't they? Someone's got to run it. And I am not a robot. I think, you know, well, not wanting to mention any streaming, you know, channels out there, but doing the same thing day in, day out, sort of like without any heart and soul, with any life to the channel, sort of like doesn't give it that sort of like heart and soul, really. And Onkar's straight away gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Onkar. Oh, hold up. You're going to be reading out a few letters that I've had from people writing in for their free stickers. It's very humbling, I have to say, literally on a daily basis, with the emails and letters and things that we get in from people. It's very, very humbling to know that we bring not just happiness and, you know, but a feeling of sort of like a comfort blanket in a funny sort of way for what we do, and for all these people managing to get together twice a week. General Electric. Oh. Oh. Thank you, George. That's straight through the gate, isn't it? Just got to say, big shout out to Paul's Nan. Hello, Paul's Nan. She's watching and she's 91 years old. God bless her. Blimey, aviation 90 odd years ago. So when his nan was sort of like, when you're old enough to sort of like appreciate, I don't know, 10 years old, something like that. So 80 years ago, blimey. Wow, classic. She's lived through the era, the whole era of aviation. Just an amazing thing, man. see a Qatar triple from a distance. Eve Hoskrid, absolutely, there you go. Which is why I have to say I question some people's, modus operandi in terms of whether they are really aviationists, whether they are fans of aviation, whether they have any you're guaranteed with us, folks. It's pure, energetic, but genuine aviation fans. That's why we've got such a great family, innit? So I'll tell you what. Oh, grass cutters are out. Look, go on, chaps. On from their grass cutting ventures. Where's the little one? Do you remember the little one, the little blue one? Where's he going then? Hurry up, he's coming out of the shed. Hurry up, don't look back. David E. Jerry, do you follow what's going on with Boeing and the ISS? Well, the Boeing space jet, whatever the last one was that went up there, is still there, isn't it? It's well overstayed its allotted time bolted to the ISS. I think they've got issues with it, haven't they? Yeah, we did. We did see Pinky's cousin at LAX. Hiding. Oh, Pinky. Yeah, Pinky lives over there. Now, mind you, she has been spotted. I don't know if it's a he or a she, actually. But Pinky has been spotted in that area over there whenever I've seen her. So, time to time, just see her pop up. So yeah, it's interesting. The E2 jet, the new additional software or whatever. It can't just be software. It has to be a mechanical system of some sort. That's not so much a mechanical system, but an automated system for takeoff. So right now, when they're setting up, so to speak, they would, instead of throwing the throttles forward, they would press a button or something, and the aircraft would do this. But Embraer believe that and it's tried and tested as well. It's not just a fad or something that they're planning. It's something that they are offering to their customers. Whether it's a software upgrade or it would have to be some kind of a mechanical, electronically operated mechanical device. Not just a device. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's like upgrading a system so that when they're lined up now, instead of the normal procedures where the throttles will be, or the thrust levers will be pushed forward, the system, the onboard systems will Sandra Boyle loved the Honolulu shows. Fantastic shots of military aircraft. Sandra. Sandra's a new member, so I don't know if Sandra was watched it on replay as a premium member or watched it live with us in Honolulu. But I'm guessing the numbers have gone up, Jilly. And also, bear in mind that the Cheryl Howard, you're right. Sometimes more often friends are better than family, to be honest. I mean, some people are very lucky to have very close-knit families, and but more often than not, families are not sort of people that you can lean on. Not for me, anyway. Oh, Sandra Boyle watched it live. There we go. Leonard Beach. Yes, but not all shows have been available to view. They are, Leonard. Every single show are available to premium members. Every single show that we've ever done are available to premium members. If you've got one that you're trying to watch and you're not able to see it, then by all means let us know. You might have missed one, you never know, but highly unlikely. Or is it just talking about Honolulu, or? Well, that's a whole other ball game, isn't it, Sandra? Barbara, sorry, Sandra. Woody 56 saying that Honolulu was their first watch along live. Absolutely brilliant. Can't thank you enough. Looking forward to future shows. Oh, that's absolute pleasure, Woody, and so glad that it pays off, doesn't it, in the end? All that hard work and effort. Oh, chilly old breeze coming up here. Leonard Beach. Thank you, I'll let you know. Thank you, Leonard. JD the Prophet. Back to you. Nathan, upgraded especially for Honolulu. Not such a bad thing. Leonard Beach saw your damn short video, yes, of the Raptors, man. That's insane. Whittle, long way over the top to Tokyo. Got something over the top? Screaming Amy's got a serious issue with the Embraer cockpit seats, hasn't he? John. Dave is here. Inspector Bluey. Why does the landing gear thing say 797? It said 737 on the China Southern and 787. Inspector Bluey, that's actually that's probably something to do with the ETOPS, I'd imagine. Those numbers, and not only that, but usually there's digits on the front undercarriage doors, but also the last 2 digits or numbers of the registration of the aircraft also. Something that you need to consider. It's amazing when that sun's going down. Ram's horn. He's talking about the Embraer, isn't he? 777 Lenny. Hodgie, what about a European show from Rome? Sorry, folks. From Rome? Oh, nice, nice. As in Rome, as in... What? That be? Onkar Singer's upgraded to first class. So he's become a member, gifted a channel membership, and now upgraded to first class. Fair play, Onkar. He's gone the full 9 yards, hasn't he? Well, obviously, this month, folks, Anchorage is coming up. Even I know Rome's in Italy. Yes, it's 40 odd degrees in Italy at the moment, isn't it? Let's see. Even obviously we'd have a right old handful of was that Singapore Airlines? Was that Singapore Airlines that trip we just left? Star Alliance, yeah. ...30 degrees in Rome. 36 in Rome. Craig Strickland, there we go, 797. It just so happens that, yeah, if you look at the front doors of the undercarriage, from time to time, say ETOPS, etc., etc., extended twin engine operations. So that's Mike Sierra referring to the last 3 digits of the reg. These are Rolls-Royce Trent 800s, and this is another very old aeroplane. It's got to be another 27-year-old jet, isn't it? Screaming Emu, whoa! Squawk 7700 has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thanks, Squawk. We got John Corilla, didn't we? Onkar, of course. So that's got to be that's got to be part of the second delivery batch of the 777-200s. See, no actuator arm on the 200. Oh, sorry, big lad. His little mouth flip. You get a little smile there. Oh, here we go. Go on in, Sam. asking for a friend. Oh my goodness me. Getting lost in Target. Actually started to panic a bit, Jelly, you know. Man, this is not good. This is not good. I just want to get out of here now. This isn't funny anymore. Oh, go on in, son. Straight out the blocks. Yeah, man, yeah. All Korean 747 on radar, Raptor X. The first of the big movers is pushing. We've been to Tokyo Haneda. No, we did Narita, and Haneda is definitely our next. Look at that, it's like a Lancaster bomber stream going out. Yes, yes, yes. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. I'm sure they had some Ruby sketches in there, you know. Xander Round has upgraded to first class. Nice one, Xander. Glowing away there, mate. Ravi B, bye bye uncle. Have we missed someone's rally going out? Hey, look at that. That's not the old it's flying, isn't it? That's not the old Dan, 3 A380s also going in the next hour. Nice Sri Lankan jet. That's not the the Singapore jet that had all the issues, is it? We've got 2 747s on radar, folks. Nice. We have 2 747s on radar. Sky the Springer, Sky the Springer. He moves up, plays the piano. Just to say, my kids had been worried about flying again. Then watching this live both here last week helped to reassure them that very rare for accidents to happen. Well, Sky, that's absolutely fantastic. Mind you, I think that's the name of the dog, perhaps. I'm talking to a dog, am I? Roller B, that's hilarious. Joanne B, sorry, Joanne B. The store she once went to was so big that the assistants rolled around on roller skates. What a great job, man. Here comes Steve. Steve, stop, stop, stop! Bang! Straight into the purse hill. I can't stop, me braces not working. Someone's tampering with me roller skates. Boxes flying everywhere. It would be fun. Les Allen is a returning member. Welcome back, Les. BA11 A382 also trundling down to you, Stephen H. Yeah, I can see her. I can see her. Aaron Thomas confirming 2 747s on radar, 1 PAX, 1 freight, and I think one 747-8I and the other one a 747 She's a pure 400 freighter. Oh, blimey. I was only asking that to see whether that might be the case, but is that the, because somebody who's not a member, but I will read it, Steve Coach saying that is the 777 that suffered the turbulence earlier in the year. Yes, Way. Yes, it was. It was. Wow. Can you see all the dents in the top of the? Oh, sorry, I should say. Hoji. Osaka in Japan is a great airport. Has fantastic view, open view deck. We've got Catherine Green has gifted a channel membership in Green-Eyed Girl. Green-Eyed Girl is a brand spanking new member. Still got the cellophane on her. Welcome, Green-Eyed Girl. There's a song there somewhere. Nice brown eye. Wow, crazy that British Airways, oh, Rolls-Royce, what a kick in the teeth for Rolls-Royce with BA choosing the Gen X engine over the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 for their next batch of 787s, which we believe are going to replace the 777 fleet at Gatwick. I think that might be the case, but wow, yeah, what a, you know, anyone's birthday today? A nose-related thing. I think he means a noise-related thing, Julie. Yeah. Yeah. You can't come here with that nose. Well, you can come here, but you'll have to come here before 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm afraid that nose is far too big. No, I'm sorry. No point in getting hold of me, manager. No. Oh, look, it did do one part down here. Even smaller. Look, makes the bloody 320 look massive, doesn't it? EK5 380 inbound to just flown to my house in Greenwich. Steve H. Andy P. Stuart Ross. The Boeing 777 fleet at Gatwick will be last to change. IAG strategies to send all old London Heathrow jets to London Gatwick to retire. It's not very nice, is it? Offcuts. BA 777 offcuts. Looks like a relatively newer. See the twinkling tail lights. Tail lights. Zimslack has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Zimslack. Flying pilot's still making a few adjustments on the rudder. A bit of a slight crosswind at the moment. That's why he keeps dabbing it. That'll be with his feet or her feet. Now she's fast enough to go straight. Hoji, Lithuanian flag livery, Baltic jet pushed back, nice. I like it. 2 sausage dogs and a basset hound have gifted a channel membership. 2 sausage dogs and a basset hound. That must look great in photos, doesn't it? I love Bassett because they look so... What? Kiwi Susie's just woken up. Good morning to you, Kiwi Susie. Hola. Nice one, sausage dogs. Lucy Sue Patata. Oh, look at that. What a profile, man. Look at that. What is? I don't know, this one might be as well. This one might be as well. Watch. Look at this. Right about there. Yeah, I know what you mean. Come in, little fella. Out you come. Kathy Collis. Jerry, I am there. Is that one of my half-finished sentences? I'm very... Talk about tight cockpits. Flipping it, looks like a little MG Spitfire cockpit. That does. It's tiny, isn't it? Oh, nice Star Alliance jet. Fire up those Allison engines. Pocket rocket. How would I see it? Why would I see it? SAS pulling into Onka Singh's gifted 5-channel memberships. Onka Singh's on a charge. Aaron Thomas. I think it is that. It is the smallest plane, isn't it? Touchdown. Non-stop. Oh, Triumph Spitfire. Sorry, Ken. Here comes the Raspberry Ripple with kiwi fruit engines. Oh, there needs a bit of hair on those engines, isn't it? I like the anti-glare. Is it darkened, that front end, or is it the same? No, it is the same lip. It's just the shadow, isn't it? That's not so much the shadow. But hold on a minute, someone's getting a bit angry. Get up that ramp, son. Candy cane, that's another one. Crazy. Ramp trains, both 747s on their way. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we might get a good screen grab here, GP. We might be up for a stand by for a thumbnail, GP. Well, option number 1. Bang, right there. And let's see if we get, if that Cathay jet turns left and follows the Korean or goes long, is following the Korean. Wow, this could be a pretty epic shot we're going to get in a minute, folks, because all those jets lined up at T3 as well. Here now, it's got the subtitles on. Lovely looking jet there. Pretty sure that is. Oh, go on then, mate. Off you go. Hold your station, mate. Let the Cathay jet catch you, man. Mind you, when he turns right, or she turns right, wow, what a lineup we've got here, folks. Yeah, but if you are going to get raspberry ripple ice cream, still get that. I think you still get it. Make sure that you get a couple of kiwi fruits with it, and then scoop them out and put them in your raspberry ripple bowl, and with a little bit of the sauce as well. Suits you. Yeah. Okay, here comes a great shot. GP. Got the 321 in shot, but you know we can get away with that. Here we go. Ready? Look at this. And then we might even get a closer one, mate, so that you can expand it. Oh, mate, look at that. Oh. What a lineup, mate. First of the Singapore bound jets in it. This big lad here. Yeah. It's just so, the lighting is so tasty in it. Yeah, I was going to say use the run. Yeah. Going to say run the BEA earlier, but sorry, mate. You've been. Onka's gifted another 5 channel memberships. Thanks, mate. Leon Fisher, those 747s do have different engines. The blue one, the Korean jet, that's a 747-8 Intercontinental. It's got the same engines as the Dreamliner. Well, not all Dreamliners, but it's got the same engines that power some of the Dreamliners, which is the Gen X engine. Is this guy going to stop or not? He's going straight out, mate. He's not stopping at all. Go on in, son. Straight through the gate. Wow. hear the shut off of the valves, man. It's just awesome. Look how droopy that wing is. Didn't realise they don't have tip tanks. Kind of thought they did, but interesting also to hear from when I was up at 744 Experience. One of the guys that I spoke to there was so knowledgeable, the kind of guy that I could just sit and, I don't know, just in a bar or something, just talk planes, you know. I'd rather be standing here and, well, there is a bar here, so I could do that, couldn't I? But it's sort of bloke that I just didn't want to leave, really. So knowledgeable. We were talking about the 777 and the 747. That was it. The tip tanks on the 747. Look how low that thing is, man. Yeah, amazing. That they retain the fuel in the outboard tanks for as long as they can, so as to minimise the amount of flex, the amount of wing flex. Oh, here we go. This is nice. Nick Bounds is a brand new member. Welcome, Nick. Oh, we have got a fantastic lineup coming up for you, folks. Raskas EK32 pushing another 380 on its way out. Oh, big warm rush of air with Jet A1 mixed in with it. Oh, I wish we had a scratch and sniff t-shirt, man. Honestly, I had a banana one once. It can be done. I always remember me banana scratch and sniff. Yeah, I do. I remember it. Even after me mum washed it, it still worked. So yeah, 747-8 Intercontinental has the same engines as the Dreamliner, the GENX engines, as you can see there. Huge, great big. That's why they actually called it the Dash 8i, is because they took the a lot of technology from the 787. This one, I think, has got Pratt & Whitney's. I think they're Pratt & Whitney's, are they, with the extended cone on them? You don't always see the extended cone. That's more evident when you see the on the 767. Some of them have different configurations on the engine cowls, but look at this, man. Look at this. Double bubble 747. It's the last time I saw 747. David Blaine has gifted a channel membership. Isn't David Blaine the bloke, the escapee, the magician? Yeah. Well, actually, it's one thing that David Blaine never did, was it? He should have got into a bleeding. They should have put him in a high security prison and said, right, get yourself out of that, mate. Six months later, anyone heard of what happened to David Blaine? He's still doing. He's still in Wormwood Scrubs. Lucy, I am in heaven, but I'm in heaven being here with you guys. I mean, yeah, I could stand here and watch the planes, but I don't get the excitement that I get when I'm sharing it with you lot. Yes. I've forgotten all about that, man. Forgotten all about that. Amy, so we got Raspberry Ripple and Kiwi and Pepsi plane. I don't know. Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like that, Amy. They're not. They don't like to be known as the Pepsi plane, because that is the national flag, isn't it? Or the emblem, or the colours, the national colours for Korea. But you know, there you go. Kristen has gifted 10 channel memberships. Thank you, Kristen. That's so kind of you. And that's Steingrad. Kristen Steingrad. Now that howl that you hear, folks, is coming off of those Pratt & Whitney PW 1100G engines on that beautiful livery. I do like this one. Here we go. Need a flake with it though, didn't you? Onka, what's going on? Has he got his finger stuck on the gifted button or something? He's gifted another 5-channel membership. Onka, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. There's another one, mate. I do like that. Yeah, I quite like that one. I quite like that one. Oh, and she'd never seen it before. Sean Pascal, did I miss the 380s? No, you didn't, mate. Well, you've missed maybe one. Other than that, don't worry about it. There's a great big host of them coming out. Oh, man alive, stand by. Oh, we're going to get the ultimate. Oh. You got it, A220 300. CS 300 as it was when it was. Oh my goodness me. Gilio, I think we're going to have one behind the other. I think we're actually going to have one behind the other, mate. We might have to do it. Bring it on. So that's a classic 747 behind this Korean jet, folks. When I say a classic, she's got a classic front end on her, a Jurassic front end on her. The original 747-100. Listen to those Pratt & Whitneys. Oh, let something else come in. Don't go out behind her, mate. Let's hopefully this. Oh, and this is the. Look at the length of the top deck on that thing, man. As long as an A321, maybe? If you take it right to the back of the hump. Oh, don't let them go yet. Just hold your position, Cathay. Onka, what's going on, mate? He's gifted another 5-channel memberships. Onka's gone bonkers. Thanks, mate. What a very lovely thing to do. Josh Greatrex. Greatrex. He's a returning member. Right, I'm going to keep my mouth. Don't move, mate. Stay there. She's coming out. Oh, stand by. I'll come back to that. Yeah, screaming emu. I'm not talking about the amount of windows. I'm talking about the overall length of the upper deck, right the way to the back of the hump. Not windows. I'm talking about the length of it. Oh man, stand by. Oh man. Just hold your station, sir or madam. Left turn, Clyde. Gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Gary. Thinks he's going long. Damn, best plane ever built. Mate, this thing's light. I'm telling you now, this thing's light. Watch how quick it goes up. We might even get a funky shot with the other jumbo. Here we go. Oh, we could get it. Stand by for funky shot. Stand by for funky shot. It's gone up so quick I might not even get it. Yeah! Ha ha ha! Oh man. Do you know what it must be like to be a pilot and to just pull back that yoke and let that thing climb? Look, she's leveling out already, man. I mean, wow. What's the FPM on that thing? Wow. 2,000 feet already. Wow. Oh man, it's going to. She's going to Charles de Gaulle. We're going to get a beautiful. Yeah, no, Korean's gone wrong, mate. No, looks it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes your classic. This is why we've incorporated, as was originally intended right from the get-go, was to incorporate this beautiful aircraft in our logo. Yeah, beautiful. And there's the big, long, stretched, super upper deck. I don't know if they run. I don't know what the class, the cabin. Oh, start up. (1,472) Oliver Hill. Feet per minute, not RPM. Probably taller. Obviously taller. I've got you anyway. Thank you, Oliver. I think she's doing a bit more than 1,472 RPM and all. Oh, look at that lovely old El Al 222. Switching, standby. I'll tell you what, a bit chilly, mate. Ah, just grab this. Is that another 5 from on car? Or is that me going, Onka's given another 5, thanks, mate. We better hurry up and finish the show, Ginny, otherwise Onkar's going to go bankrupt. Jackie Stocks, Neil Pennant. 747s were incredible. Well, I hope I got it all right, you know, it's when there's so much going on now. Abstract Ocean, looking at Aero Lopa. Korean 747s are all business upstairs, 24 seats, 6 first are downstairs by the nose. There we go, thank you. Crazy to think that you're sitting right underneath the flight deck, right underneath where the pilots are flying that thing. And then right below you is also, or just after view, is the avionics bay, which is like walking into a flipping place that houses servers. Crazy. Thank you, Abstract Ocean. Podgy, 368 seats in 3-class layout. Oh, he's right. Des White. Martin Smith. No tickets for Anchorage yet, Martin. It's nice. Funny enough, they brought the Raspberry Iceland Airjet in tonight. Iceland, it's a lollipop, isn't it? Is it a pink blancmange maybe? Yeah, good luck with picking your way through the thumbnails, mate. Arrow, I've been seated in that first row in the 747, knows very weird to be even more forward than the pilots. Yeah. It's another 5 by Onkar. Oh, okay, it's the last one for his favourite 380. There we go. Thanks, Onkar. Right, okay, stop now. Thank you, my friend. Very, very kind of you. Sit back, relax, and watch the show. Thank you so much for your gifting and also for supporting the channel as well, mate. Really, much appreciated. He's handed out more than the Olympics, hasn't he? She's moving. She's heavy, man. I think she's heavy. So I think these are the GPW, the 7200s. See the green Kevlar lining in there. It's a soft lining which basically not only absorbs well, sound really. It's mainly an acoustic lining, but also doubles up as you know, if there's a blade off incident, then obviously it will absorb some or parts of the blade or the parts that dislodge. But mainly it's a because otherwise sonically it would be mad. Go on, son. Car has travelled upstairs in economy in the 380 with Emirates. Yeah, we've done that as well. It's incredible how different it is travelling on the top deck compared to the lower deck. Far more like a conventional aeroplane when you're flying on the lower deck, but even though it's just massive, but there's a lot more, you know, because all the winders and all the electrical systems are a lot closer to you. So you hear all that, as the winders wind the flaps down, and trust me, it takes a bleeding long time for the flaps to wind down fully on the 380. Great thing to watch. I always prefer the lower level because then you can look out the window, can't you? Leonard Beach, Emirates squatting. William Riley, Cathay 747 peaked at 4,224 feet per minute. Wow, that's getting on for DHL A300 style, in it. Roddy Jenkins, the big Roo hasn't gone yet, mate. Martin Smith, it is this month, Anchorage. Okay, so about 30 minutes for the Roo, estimated, folks. Stephen H prefers it up the top. Avro Arrow, I don't think there's anything wrong with the upstairs windows, is there? Nothing at all. Amazing to look down on the wing. Down on the wing. But we were upstairs and downstairs, weren't we? I think we did upstairs and downstairs. Eve Hoskins, sorry for sounding a bit... No, never use that. Don't worry about that, Eve. I'm finding the runway schedule a bit confusing. I'm going to Myrtle on Wednesday afternoon and trying to figure out if it's 2-7 left arrivals. In the afternoon, it will be. And so they've changed today. So today's schedule will run through... Oh, God, it's Sunday today. Sorry. Yes, I thought it was... Yes, sorry, it's the opposite. So today, what you're seeing now will be the opposite next week. So they will be coming in after 3 o'clock. So if you're going to Myrtle in an afternoon after 3 o'clock, if you're going to go there, just try and get there before 3 o'clock is what I would recommend. Blood Flame Rapture. No dates yet, Catherine. Don't worry, you guys will all be first to know when we make the announcement for the date announcements for Anchorage. We've got to get through a European show, folks, first. Don't forget. We've got to do a European show first for all our channel members. Simon Bennett going to be on the 220, Air France 220, on Tuesday on my way to Dublin. Awesome. Tell you what, that slinger looks well and truly ready, doesn't it? Klaus. RS. Is Onka going? Is he off? Right, I'm going. My venison curry is calling. Thanks, Onka. Enjoy your curry, my friend. Here we go. Yeah, Eve, you want to get down there before 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So leave early and get down there. See if you can get there for sort of like midday, or even earlier if you can. I mean, I'll be honest with you, if you're coming from, where was it, Bristol? I would suggest the Cardiff. I would suggest leaving very, very early. You know, if you left at sort of like 6 o'clock in the morning, you're going to hopefully miss the traffic coming into towards London, but at least you get here nice and early in time to go and have a coffee at McDonald's, and slowly get into it, you know. But at least if you got down there, if it's a lovely day, take some refreshments with you, etc. You know, maybe bring a little blankie, you know, for the grass, you know. Picnic. It's lovely there. Look, people, families go there regularly, so it's like, if it is a nice day, just be prepared that there will be quite a few people down there. It's a lovely atmosphere. Brandonius, no winglets. Johnny Grumbles is a new member. Welcome, Johnny. Johnny Grumbles. Is that his real name, or is that sort of like, you know, here it's Johnny Grumbles? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not related. Johnny and Jerry Grumbles. Stoneman, GD Stone, looking forward to flying over to Heathrow next week. Looks like a Tuesday morning arrival because Wednesday on the Taylor Swift effect. Thanks, oh right, okay, fair enough. Fair play. Dorset Aviator, I was at Myrtle Avenue last week on Sunday. They switched runway about 10 to 1. We weren't here, no, we were in Honolulu. Well, that would have been the only thing I can put that down to, Dorset Aviator, is maintenance on the runway or something happening. Stand by. All depends on who's. So Dorset Aviator, are you sure they did that? Was that Brandonius Cafe 350 looking good? She does look good. As it gets, there is a proper time of night, isn't there? Which where these jets look. I've always said, this is a good time of night to sell a car. I only saw one rusty vehicle in Honolulu. Can you believe that? Oh. Priorities, isn't there? There's priorities, Like, yeah, exactly. If you watch enough, you'll notice that I actually cut away from big jets as well. I cut away from the Korean 747 as it was rolling down the runway because I had that beautiful Cathay Freighter lined up ready to go, and she was making a lovely noise and looking so beautiful that you don't get that opportunity very often. Oh, I see a funky shot. Did you see the little vortex of air being sucked up into the engine, man? 5 tons, around about 5 tons of air being ingested into that engine on takeoff. It's just the numbers are just insane. Oh, hello. Someone else is pushing back. Amy, Funky Shot Part 2. Check this out. Look at the size of that thing, man. These will be Rolls-Royce engines. Now you'll see that these won't have they will have an inner lining, but it's not the green lining that you see on the Pratt & Whitneys. Well, GPW's Engine Alliance, which is the GPW 7200. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I think for me to ask people to take their rubbish home, who are watching this, I think, to be honest with you, the people that we have watching this channel are the type of people that do take their rubbish home with them. I don't think I need to be saying it to anyone because I think they're all respectful, Aaron Thomas QF2 also pushed back. G'day. Valandria, thank you for the gift. Well, I think you've got probably on card, I think. Thank you for that. But maybe somebody else, because other people have gifted channel memberships tonight, which we are most grateful for. Thank you so much. Monster slinger. The Hang 10 video was great. Love those unrestricted climbs, Freddie-O. Yeah, if you wondering what we're talking about there, folks, talking about the F-22 Raptor unrestricted climb out, takeoff climb out at Honolulu, which is not part of RIMPAC, I'm led to believe. I think they do that anyway. But Scropey got my window seat reserved on the Slinger. Awesome, man. Paul Grice, SQ319 to Singapore, running a little late. Gordon Freeman, Hang 10, F-22 was insane. So Reds have gone off there. That aircraft is ready to move. Dino Taylor, great question. Does the airline pick the engines or is it the maker? Dino, the airline will pick the engines, will decide on the engines based on what the engine manufacturers, how well they sell the engines to them. However, the aircraft that you're looking at right now is exclusively Rolls-Royce XWB engines. So they don't get a choice, really. And, you know, a few of the operators have been questioning the on-wing time in terms of maintenance. Also, another reason why BA chose the Gen X engine, because of the complications with the Trent 1000 on-wing time compared to the Gen X, which is almost, you know, almost double, I think, I'm led to believe. Here we go. Great question, Jedi Master Joe. Do the A350-1000s have articulated main gear? No, they don't, my friend. It is a very clever thing that Airbus did in terms of the triple undercarriage, the triple wheel undercarriage. They basically reduced the width of the axle on the middle set of gears, middle set of wheels, which meant that they didn't have to use any form of articulation on the undercarriage or tilt mechanism as we know it. But yeah, so that's how they got away with that, using the triple system. Simon Bennett EK4 pushing back. Qantas 380 pushed back for departure. Hodgie saying, Martin, Michael Bodnar, back and watch those two 747s take off again. Loved it. Thank you, Michael. That's awesome, man. Might be able to introduce something to you quite soon, actually. Might be able to try and test it on Wednesday. Stevie, it's a little bit more complex than that. It's not a case of anyone not allowing us to film from there. We don't film from the roof anymore because they've had a new roof laid, and it cost about £2 million or something like that. So they don't want me wandering all over the top of it. But we do film from there. We have filmed from there with the van. For 09s, it's quite a good option. So you see the hold lights at the entry points. Looks like this guy might be going straight out, follow the greens to this entry point here. Looks like she is, and she's not hanging around. H really like this location. Little Logan F, ATR 42 pushing back. We all love the sound of a prop. Captain Manny in the lurkers. Stand by. Yeah. Oh man, I know. These shots at this time are just insane. G'day. Follow the greens up to there and then just hold your position, mate. Slinger's still on the reds. I think we might be, they might be holding just for this 320. Mind you, they've got reds as well. Qantas taxi has changed. Coming up behind the Slinger. Is he going straight out or is he holding? Just waiting for these reds to clear. The Roo's coming up behind him. It does look like a rocket launch, doesn't it? There she comes, all lit up as per. Not a light left off, mate. The electric bill must be massive on that thing. Just waiting for these. Okay, I think the reds are going to go off here. Simon Bennett, EK4 on the move. Hodgie BA380 in the engine bay near the hangars. Oh, they've wheeled her out. They've run her over to the. Oh, great, nice one, Hodgie. I did notice earlier that 380 that's now in the engine test bay was in the hangar. They must have wheeled her out. Right, wait for the reds to go. And then you'll hear these move on, mate. Here we go. There we go. You are next, sir. Lights off. Clear the taxi. Just wait for the little fella. Look at him down there, little. We all love a prop, mate. See the people on there, man. Jedi Master Joe has gifted 10 channel memberships. Oh mate, there's another thumbnail, Julie. I think we might have to have 4 thumbnails. I think it might have to be a 4 thumbnail special. I think we might have to do what we did, yeah. that's hilarious, really. Oh, that's brilliant. Slinger on the road. He's coming straight out behind him, the route. He's got no reds. He's got no reds. Fire it up! Wow, he had a double stab at it. Did you hear that? I'm all lit up. I'm with you, love like a fuzzy tree. Now let's see if the old, let's see if the route stops at all for the wake of this 380 that's just gone out. Are we going to get? Because they're racing, aren't they? They're going to be racing down to Hong Kong. Oh mate, I think he fancies a race, this fella. He ain't stopping for anyone. Go on, son. We could get a good funky shot here. Go on, mate. Go on. No, he's holding station. Go on, mate. I think he was waiting for me. Oh no, a little bit of wake. Caution, wake turbulence. We need to get a funky shot. Singapore, sorry. Yeah, I did say Hong Kong. Sorry, Singapore, sorry. He's got his tail illuminators on. Wow. I think there she goes. Standard operating procedures, I guess. Asiana pushing. Look at that wing. Now watch as they rotate, watch the wingtips, watch them flex. Here we go. We flew the Slinger, not Qantas. Not the Quanny. Yeah, it's more than 1,000 tons, isn't it? Double 380s. Another one. Down there, yeah. Rue's been given a. He's been given a 2-minute head start. Coming and get ya. Lights, man. I think that's standard company procedure to light her up. They'll go off at some point in the not too distant future. You see those tail illuminators, they'll shut them down. See, because when that comes past my gaff, it's not long after that they shut the lights down. Flaps and slats will have probably been retracted by now, I'd imagine. So at some point soon, completing the final procedures, they'll shut the lights off. Obviously not the anti-collisions or the nav lights, but other than that, come on, mate. I'm relying on you, so I'm holding this shot for a long time. I just want to see, because it's a human manoeuvre, isn't it? It's a human making that, flicking that switch. Come on. Mate, you're going to let me down, mate. I'm going to keep going until you're out of focus. No. Give it up, Jerry, give it up. Oh, flipping heck. It's still on, it's still on, you see it. All the way to bleeding Singapore. Oh, flipping heck, left the lights on. Michael Bodnar. Daniel Pearson, does the Qantas? Yes, it does, my friend. In fact, we saw it here. We saw it here before we went out. It has been into Heathrow, yeah. Yeah. Someone told us, didn't they? Was it Ben Brown who said it or something? Somebody said it on chat, yeah. You guys are amazing, man. Raptor X Rwanda Air 330 on its way out. 380 Madness 777 Lenny. We got you, Doug, yeah, your chat's working, mate. Cliff takeoff. 27 right. Winds are, what are they? What are winds, about 210, something like that? I think they keep the lights on while in the TMA. What's TMA? Miranda just saw the Qantas fly over Surrey. This is the Oman Air 787. Yeah, these are the you see the single flashing reds are the they're not the anti-collisions as far as I'm aware. I think the anti-collisions you'll find are on the outboard. See these little tiny ones at the now when you go into a cloud, they go flash, flash, flash really quick. But obviously with the Boeing, it's a single flash. They're just the beacons, the red beacons. What's that? Oh, blimey. Oh dear. Yeah. Ravy B. Hey Jerry, that was my first time coming across a turboprop at Heathrow. Blimey.
Samuel Barrel. I wonder how many times that light would illuminate on the long haul flight. Which one are you, Samuel? Once they're off, they're off. The next time these landing lights and approach lights, or the wing lights and the taxi lights, which are the taxi lights are obviously, and there you've got your double flashes there. You see there, they're the anti-collisions right there. Double flash for the Airbus, single flash for the Boeing on the wingtip lights. That is. Justin, it is as awesome up close, awe-inspiring. I've been fortunate enough to be right under the belly of an A380, looking up into the undercarriage bay, which is basically the size of my house, and standing behind the front undercarriage as a tug clamps the front wheels and lifts it right in front of me. That's actually on in our somewhere in our archives. With our good friend Heinz. .747 to Seoul, 7600 Squawk on the road 98. We've got that 747 coming back. Checking on that on the road. Burak also asking what's going on with the Korean 747. Ravi, yeah, it's a bit chilly, isn't it? What the hell's that? Oh, okay. Eric Thomas, the Korean 747, is currently over Geneva. Kiwi Susie absolutely confirming. Red for port, green for starboard, red on the left side, green on the right side. Standard navigation has been used, those lights have been used since long before aeroplanes flew. But basically to indicate to people, to anybody on the ground or above it really, or if at the side of the aircraft, whether it's the left or the right side of the aircraft, and therefore able to establish which direction it's travelling in. Kevin Kelly's gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Kevin. But yeah, used on boats originally as for navigation purposes, to show which is the left side and which is the right side. Port and starboard. God bless you. Damski. Potentially Damski. Roy Clay not squawking emergency. Burak also a normal squawk. Wayne Woolley saying 7600 is radio issues. Oh, lovely smell of Jet A1 there, folks. Oh, Roddy Jenkins. Thanks, Roddy. Still got 4,000 people tuned in. Welcome each and every one of you. I know that I'm only talking to a handful of you at, oh, wait a minute. Is that an E2? Is it auto takeoff? Not yet. Starship wouldn't need navigation lights, would it? Too late for you, sorry. Which way's that going? Oh. Andy Eggington, that's funny. The way I remember port reds, left short words, starboard green, right longer words. That's exactly how I remember it. Port, left side, is red, it's shorter. Starboard, green, it's a longer word than red, so green's on the right. That's it. I thought I was the only person. I made that up myself. That's insane, man. I say, wait for the reds to go off. Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it? Isn't that funny? Stephen Grenter, he's on the way to Planespotting. That's funny, Andy. Green Acres, there we go. Easiest way to remember, shortest words on the left side. Funny. For the duster, where would I see a squawk on Flight Radar 24? Maybe somebody on here can answer that, because I don't know. Under the data source information I'm hearing, lights are off, you're clear for takeoff. Line up and wait behind the accompanying British Airways A320. Bob M. He's right. Leo Heggie flying out to BA14, flying out on BA14 96. Thomas, China Eastern, 777 coming. Saw that landing earlier. Sterile environment. Navs, anti-collisions, and these beacons, these red beacons that you see, they will flash throughout the flight. Oh, thank you, 777 there. Times BA 777-200 to Dubai pinging on Flight Radar 24. Yeah, so a big shout out to all the 4,000 odd people watching, because like I say, we only usually have sort of like a handful of folks who come on the chat and get involved in the chat. That's why I always say, don't hesitate to come in and ask any questions. Obviously I see a lot of new names coming in on every show, which is a really good thing. I like to see that, because I like people to get involved in and feel that they're getting something out of out of their I mean, I know we go overseas, we take you overseas and all that, but part of the perks is for you to talk talk to me, so your name will show in green, and and then I will. Obviously, I do read non-members' comments as well, but obviously it's the perks of membership that members get chatted to. Sasha McCarthy has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Sasha. Hodgie, fantastic show tonight. Thank you. Phil Diamond has been gifted a channel membership. Bootler. Martin Smith, absolutely. No question is a bad question. Look at that beautiful China jet coming out. Bit of a Q form here, though. I can hear pushback. Is it that Ethiopian jet? I think it is. Chat room, is it? It's not a chat room where people talk to each other. It's interactive, sort of like, you know, we try as much as we can to promote people talking obviously about aviation and also relevant news and information and stuff like that. That's why we have so lucky to have so many great people who are very knowledgeable. We get people who Google stuff and paste it in there. We've got pilots. So, you know, no question is a silly question, like Michael was saying there. In fact, you know, I welcome all types of questions because all questions can lead to a discussion. Number 2 starting off that Ethiopian jet. It's quite a long Sasha McCarthy. Richard the Rope. Rich Manzella, good day to you. Chris Savage. Telling Emma, plenty of Air Canada come to Heathrow. Yes, they do. Batters 56. Does Heathrow have stop bar lights and can we see them changing to help prevent runway incursion? Yes, indeed. You'll see this guy here has got the stop lights there. I think that's what you're talking about, is it? See the double flashes on the Airbus. I think that's maybe what you're talking about. So the next one to go is this one here, I think. You can see they've been given the stops have gone off, been turned off, whereas this guy here is sitting there waiting. So he's turned his taxi lights off, you see. His wing and taxi lights have been turned off so that he doesn't glare the other aircraft. See how bright they all are, man. Well lit up that thing, isn't it? See, there's a valid question. This is Rwandair's A330 daily service. She'll sit on remote after she comes in. Mike James has gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Mike. Indeed, Avro, like dimming your high beams. See that guy there waiting at the entry point. 3 entry points to runway 27 right. See him sitting there waiting. And then as this aircraft passes through, oh, I don't know though, actually I think there might be another one moving into position. China Eastern jet might be moving in. Yeah. Thai triple that was making all the noise. So Shanghai bound, China Eastern, 777-300. Quite high capacity, these flights. Flow through the comet. Took some photos today with no clouds in the sky. 9 condensation trails. There we go. Busy skies. Raw band. Definitely not 90 degrees here now, I don't think. Richard Hall, good question. Might be on the ground, not up here. Richard Hall, it's basically the choice of the airline whether they dim the cabin lights. In fact, I think to be honest with you, most operators do dim the cabin lights, but they don't have a a set. There's not a global rule about opening or closing the window blinds. I think most operators will dim the cabin lights, obviously, so that people's eyes can be accustomed to darker conditions. But people like British Airways, I think, to be honest with you, well, BA and Virgin, certainly the British carriers operating under those conditions. Ravy B, the reason why, what she's saying, an intersect, where the aircraft will intersect the runway, because they don't need as much runway, Ravy, that's why, and it just means they can get out quicker before the other ones as well. They request an intersect. Sometimes it's pre-planned, other times they may call for it, depends on the conditions, the weight of the aircraft. Full lights coming on for this one. She's going straight out. LATAM's 777, super stretched 300. So yeah, Ravi, sorry, I don't know if it's Ravi or Ravi. Yeah. Start the takeoff roll. Rascas flight time to Sao Paulo, 10 hours 50. That's LAX sort of like, well, West Coast USA sort of time, isn't it? John Terry loves the noise. standing by. This is a full-length departure for this triple. I think that might be the tie jet. I can't really see. I don't really know. Indeed it is. Bangkok bound. Jordan Shand, glad to see you back at Heathrow, safe and sound. Jordan met me in Hawaii. Jordan, let me think of Jordan, Why do I know that, Jordan? Oh, Jordan's the kid, the fellow who got married, yes, of course. Hope it's all going well, mate. Oh, Chili, you know it. Yeah, I know, no, I didn't. Anyway, Jordan, great to meet you too. Thanks for coming by. Hope you got back all right. Did he get back? Are they back? Or are they still on their honeymoon? But have a wonderful life together, mate. Look like a lovely couple as well. And you're into planes as well, which is, makes it do more, go more places, can't you? Get up to one of the RAF stations or Lakenheath or something as well, mate. If you're into planes, folks, and you ever get the chance to go to a military base, I mean, we were so lucky with Honolulu, man. Is this double lined up 777s? No, that's the Ethiopian 350, isn't it? Both on the reds, 3 on the reds. So this is somebody asking me just now about intersection departures. There's an intersecting departure going right there. It's a bit of a standoff at the moment. We've got 3 jets all spotting the red no entry points. Who's gonna move first, man? Looks like this one. She's all lit up, mate. Wait for the reds to go off. Drop the gate. Riders ready. Watch the gate. Start up. Eva Air triple. Come on now. Two BA320s waiting to go as well, yeah. There's one moving into position now, so New Jersey. Try inspection. No, we're all good. Of course, they live out there, don't they? Yeah, they do live out there, don't they? Yeah. So back in New Jersey. Oh, look at that thing starting up. Just checked to Battersea. No, there isn't. Simon Bennett, Saudi 787-10 on radar at T4. Could that be out? Is that in the retro? Is that the retro jet? Thomas, the Eva Airjet will be following the Thai jet to Bangkok. Okay, waiting for one of these to drop the gate. It's the Ethiopian 350 to go first. That's what you call tail illumination. Beautiful plumage. No, it's Delta that's taking all of Qantas's 717s, isn't it? Thai. Yeah, that's an interesting subject, what you're talking about there, Rachel. So regional aircraft, I mean, obviously, you know, at the moment, all that is available, well, obviously, you know, they do use caravans and small stuff like that, but for anything more capacity than that, you know, it is, the aircraft is able to touch down on just tarmac strips, but gravel strips and stuff like that. Go on. Yeah, those Q400s are a little bit sort of like, you know, over the top for those very sort of like regional, not over the top, but you know, quite thirsty, I think. That's why they're developing. That's why the ATR platform, that type of aircraft, will be the first to be introduced with the new hydrogen power plant, which is, even though it's hydrogen fueled, it's electrically powered. Where when you mix air with nitrogen, it creates electricity. Obviously, in a controlled environment. Andy Fishlop, can't wait to visit the Renaissance end of the month for some great plane spotting. Also got a runway view. Indeed you have. Just hope they're on 27s. But even if they're on 9ers, you'll be fine. Be a great place to watch it happening. This is the Iceland Air 737 MAX. Andy M is a returning member. Welcome back, Andy. So we're waiting for him. Yeah. I was. Oh, is it taxiing? James is a returning member. Welcome back, Jamesy. Okay, there's our closeout then. Etihad 380. How about that? Oh, the irony, Jilly. The irony. The Etihad 380 was the aircraft that I filmed when we first came on. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Radio. Etihad 380 pinging. Etihad 380 taxiing for departure now. I should see its huge hulk shortly. Another Singapore-bound jet. Stinky Mole. I'll tell you what. Also, a big shout out to the Virgin Atlantic engineer. He's new to the fleet. I think he's starting at. I think it was. I can't remember exactly what it was. His when coming from somewhere to go to that, or whether he was once based at Gatwick or something like that. I'm not sure. But lovely fella. Met him at the Renaissance. Just turned up and very kindly gifted me. I don't know if you fly with Virgin, sometimes you get the salt and pepper shakers. They're like chrome. I think there might be in upper class there might be actual sort of like metallic, and otherwise there might be a plastic. I don't know, but anyway, celebrating the 40th anniversary for Virgin Atlantic, and he gave me these beautiful large ceramic salt pepper shakers. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it. I know. I think I asked Julie the right name, but that was so long ago that it's probably on one of the post-it notes that I threw away. Yeah. So sorry, mate. That is the Eva Air 777 lurking in the shadows, waiting to go. Jamesy. Got Jamesy, did I? James and Alex, the BA brothers, yeah. Keep that one, Tilly. Got a little bit of housekeeping to do from people who've sent me in requests for stickers. Cheryl Wales, or is it Cheryl in Wales? I don't know, but Cheryl sending me this beautiful card with Spitfires on the front of it. Quite an interesting one. It's was his dad, who her dad, sorry, Cheryl, who passed away some time ago. Worked at Hawker Siddeley in Kingston. Wow. He often told me that Rolls-Royce engines were the best. Well, he wasn't wrong. Michael and Alex, I don't know if you're watching, Michael and Alex, but thank you very much indeed for your kind words. We got this one from a lovely note from Caroline. Is it Caroline? No, Cardine Woods. Cardine Woods, whose mother passed away, I think it was not that long ago, and she obviously struggling, not struggling, but you know, very difficult to get over the loss of someone who wasn't just, you know, a family member, but was a great friend as well. I'm just going to wait for this thing to fire up his. Just about catch him lurking in the shadows. Taxiway wing lights are going to come on. Everything's going to light up any moment now. But yes, Cardine, thank you so much for your lovely letter. I won't read it all out because it's a personal thing, and you know, thank you for writing and putting pen to paper. But it is great to know that, you know, we've heard quite a lot of it recently about the fact that this is a bit of a comfort blanket. And to be honest with you, if I was suddenly taken away from doing this, I don't know what I'd do, because I would miss it so much, being with you guys and us all being together. I don't want to sound all like, you know, soppy and all that, but it is true. It has become so much a part of me, you lot, that I wouldn't know what else to do. I would literally twiddle me thumbs to pieces, because what else would I do other than go and sort of like, I don't know. But yeah, Cardine, lovely to hear from you. Thank you so much. Stickers are on their way for all the latest people waiting for stickers. That you're just about to hear is Virgin 300, is it, to Delhi? Etihad 18 on the move, Simon Bennett. Susie, thanks, you're winding the shadows. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Go on then. Happy 40th birthday for yesterday to Simon Cole. Thanks, Simon. Thanks for writing in. And happy 40th for yesterday. Hope you had a great time. time show, Chili, because he's probably gone to bed by now, I'd imagine. Yeah, bookmark that and yeah, bookmark it and forward it, yeah, please. Daryl Nichols, thank you, Daryl. Person I'd see an early morning show sometime. Catch the first arrivals and or departures of the day. Daryl, yes. We did one not long ago, but it was quite some time ago, Chili. I think I like the idea of an early morning show when the sun's coming up. So that would be sort of like later towards the autumn time. And here we go. What's going on over there then, Chili? You got some fireworks going on over there? Flipping hooligan. There's some big booms going on over there. And some Josephine has gifted 5 channel memberships. Josephine, thank you so much. See, look now, these guys not illuminating the tail. Can't even see who that is. Is this the Saudia jet? Tez BB. Calling it a night. All the best, Tez. Ben Brown. Ben Brown, what are you doing up? Should be sleeping on ice, shouldn't it? Oh no, he's on holidays, isn't he? He's done all his exams and everything. He's got to be like fully flipping like qualified in everything by now, isn't he, Ben Brown? Raptorix, Saudi 787-10 to Jeddah. This is the super stretch, is it? Fox. We've got Gary Fox is a brand spanking new member. Doesn't get any newer than Gary Fox. Welcome, Gary. Great to see you, mate. Electric Mike, thanks, mate. When you set off that firework. Go with a countdown and everything. Okay, stand by, stand by. Nick Gray's gifted a channel membership. Thanks, mate. Chrissy, yeah, airports do look magical at night. Ben Brown, I was at Luton and Heathrow Stage 8. Wow. Results day is 15th of August. Screaming Emu's gifted a channel membership. Thanks, mate. Fox. So, wow, it's getting chilly up here now. It's a bit of warmth in the wind, if you know what I mean. But the wind is sort of like definitely overpowering it and sort of like creating a bit of a chill to it. Oh, the Winton Hollow, just beautiful. Frank Benjaminson has gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Frank. Completely, look at that giant aeroplane lurking. Dun, 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 dun. a shout out, thank you for the gifted membership. And S has put that must mean that is Aer Lingus, I'm guessing. 320 CEO. One of the last ones off to Dublin, isn't it? Or wherever it might be off to. There we go, Rascat, Dublin 320. Neil Lorimer has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Neil. Jamesy, night flights much better than day flights. I've got to be honest with you, I do prefer them. I prefer a late afternoon into evening flight is my preference. And I say late afternoon so I can see the plane outside. And this looks like a 350. Is that, who is this, China Eastern? Or is it Malaysian or? No, it is Malaysian, yeah. I know it's an Airbus because you've got the double flashes on the wings, look. See it, double flashes. Oh, it's a big old wow. Oh, Ben Brown, there's usually a really late Aer Lingus to Cork. There we go. It's a 1000, was it, that Malaysian? Normally it's their 900s, isn't it? Do you see that Malaysian 1000? I don't think we said the Malaysian 350K. It's a 350-1000, yeah, is it? Rascals, 350-900, yeah, that, it was the Big Mac, right? Okay, folks, well, this is it. Give a little, say a little prayer for you, forever and ever. Top deck's lit up. One flash for Boeing, double flash for Airbus, as you can see there. Wingtip lights, that is. Yeah, obviously they've only got 900s. That might have even been a typo or something like that. It's just misread by me. Oh, okay. Folks, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thanks once again for your company. Thanks, Chile, for looking after everything. Blimey, it's all going off, look. Hey, look, what did we do in Honolulu? We had a fireworks display at the end of it, didn't we? Well, we got a fireworks display at the end of the first Heathrow show back. Or maybe not the first, maybe the second. But anyway, first nighttime show, maybe. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, folks, thank you so much. Listen, enjoy the rest of your weekend if you're out there in the on the west side. But for everybody else, have a wonderful week. Enjoy whatever you do. And love everybody, man. Just love everybody. Be nice. We are such a great bunch of people that we're so lucky to have each other. Honestly, we are. Honestly, if I could do it 7 days a week, I would, but I'd die, wouldn't I? But I can't wait to get to see you next time, folks. So look after yourself, be good and be happy. Oh, it's can only be a free bird. Is that Shenzhen or whatever it is? know, if there's someone you haven't heard from for a while, give them a call, send them a text, just see how they're doing, make sure they're all right, because you never know, man. We all sometimes put on a bit of a face that we're strong and hard and all that, but not all of us are. So, you know, it'd be great to hear from somebody. But either way, just be happy. So till the next time, we'll see you on Wednesday, folks. Going to try and do a show on Friday, by the way. So be prepared for that. Gonna try, because I've got to try out my new funky's touchscreen technology. Blimey, that plane just flew straight through that. Right, folks, look after yourselves. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on Wednesday. And thank you to everybody who's gifted as well. Onkar, I know you've gone, but mate, thank you to everybody who's gifted tonight. And that's people who gift 1 membership, people who give 20, 100, whatever it might be. We thank you so much, and thank you to all our members for supporting the channel as well. And if you're new to Big Jet TV, we're here twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays, and we go overseas as well. So tune in, subscribe, and do all that kind of stuff, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Cheers. Bye-bye. It's because I don't know when to stop, mate. I don't know when to stop. Have I forgotten anything? Okay, trying to sort of like talk a sentence, but also at the same time think whether or not I've forgotten anything.